The lights go out without warning. Your home suddenly falls silent. The refrigerator stops humming. The Wi-Fi disappears. Outside, porch lights vanish one by one as neighbors step outside, all asking the same question. What just happened? Most people instinctively grab a flashlight or wonder how long the outage will last. But experienced emergency planners focus on something far more important first, and it doesn't cost a single dollar. Those first few minutes after the power goes out can shape everything that follows. In this documentary, we'll look at 3 simple actions you can take immediately to protect your food, conserve valuable resources, and stay calm until the lights come back on. Power outages happen for many reasons. Severe storms, equipment failures, heavy demand on the electrical grid, or even accidents can leave entire neighborhoods without electricity. Many outages are over within an hour, but others can last much longer. During those first uncertain moments, it's surprisingly easy to make small decisions that create bigger problems later. The good news is that the most effective first steps don't require expensive equipment or advanced survival skills. They simply come down to good habits, clear thinking, and knowing what matters most. Let's start with the first priority. Section 1. Stay calm and find reliable information. When the power goes out, your first reaction sets the tone for everything that follows. Rather than rushing from room to room or assuming the worst, take a moment to slow down. Stress often leads people to waste phone battery, open the refrigerator repeatedly, or head outside before understanding what's actually happening. Begin by finding out whether the outage is affecting only your home or the surrounding area. Look outside. Are nearby houses also dark? Are the streetlights off? If your neighbors still have power, the issue may simply be a tripped breaker or a problem with your home's electrical system. If the outage appears to be widespread, use your phone wisely. Check your local utilities updates or official emergency alerts instead of constantly refreshing social media, which can quickly drain your battery without providing reliable information. If you're not alone, let everyone in the house know what's happening. A calm conversation reduces uncertainty, especially for children or older family members who may be feeling anxious. Before taking any other action, understand the situation. A few minutes of clear thinking now can prevent hours of unnecessary frustration later. Once you know what you're dealing with, your attention should turn to protecting something most households depend on every day: your food. Section 2. Keep the refrigerator and freezer closed. One of the most common mistakes during a blackout happens almost immediately. The power goes out, and people instinctively open the refrigerator to see what's inside. Grab a snack or check if everything still feels cold. Each time the door opens, valuable cold air escapes. A closed refrigerator can usually keep food safely cold for about 4 hours. A full freezer can remain frozen for around 48 hours if the door stays shut. Those time frames become much shorter when the doors are opened again and again. Think of your refrigerator as a giant insulated cooler. The cold air trapped inside is like stored energy. Every unnecessary opening allows some of that cooling to disappear. Instead of checking repeatedly, decide what you'll need ahead of time. If possible, make one quick trip to gather essential items, then keep both doors closed for as long as possible. It's a simple habit that costs nothing. Yet during a longer outage, it can save hundreds of dollars worth of groceries from spoiling. With your food protected, the next step is making sure the resources you still have last as long as possible. Section 3. Conserve your remaining resources. Even when the electricity is gone, you still have resources that deserve careful management. Your phone battery becomes one of the most valuable tools you own. It's your connection to emergency information, family, and help if you need it. Avoid streaming videos or endlessly scrolling through apps. Lower the screen brightness, close unnecessary programs, and enable battery-saving mode whenever possible. Next, unplug sensitive electronics such as televisions, desktop computers, gaming consoles, and other valuable devices. When electricity returns, power surges can sometimes damage electronic equipment. Leaving a single lamp plugged in is useful because it gives you an immediate visual signal when power has been restored. As daylight begins to fade, Gather flashlights, extra batteries, and other essential supplies in one easy-to-reach location. If you have a choice, use battery-powered lights instead of candles. Open flames always carry a greater risk of accidental fire, especially in homes with children or pets. Finally, if it's safe to do so, check on nearby neighbors. Older adults, people living alone, or anyone with medical conditions may need assistance or simply appreciate knowing someone is looking out for them. Prepared communities recover faster than individuals trying to face every challenge alone. None of these actions require expensive emergency gear. They rely on awareness, planning, and good judgment. Power outages are unpredictable, but your response doesn't have to be. The first few minutes often make the biggest difference. Stay calm and understand what's happening. Keep your refrigerator and freezer closed to preserve your food. Then protect the resources you still have by conserving your phone battery, unplugging sensitive electronics, and organizing essential supplies before darkness sets in. None of these steps cost a single dollar. Yet together they can reduce stress, prevent unnecessary losses, and make even a lengthy outage far easier to manage. Preparedness isn't always about buying more equipment. Sometimes, it's simply about knowing what to do first. If you found this documentary helpful, subscribe for more practical preparedness and emergency readiness guides designed to help you stay ready before the unexpected happens.